Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Being it, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, folks, sampler video series V's I do for the while. I work over there to try food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff, folks. Then I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that I'm going to go over there and try out whether I'm grody or not. Am I grody right now? You better believe it, folks. Why am I so grody? Well, I'm grody and I'm in the truck, which typically means if I'm doing a review, then I was on my way home after work, where I got grody, and I went over there and found something to review along the way. That is the case today, folks. What is that thing, though? Boom! The hell's the thing? It says it's a croissant. It's not. It's lying to you. Don't trust the sandwich. What this is actually, folks, as I unwrap it, with the ooey gooey hotness and all, is, boom, there we go. This, folks, is the cheesy bacon breakfast melt from Burger King. I've gone over there. They've got 3 versions of the sandwich, one with ham, one with sausage, one with bacon. I did the ham and the sausage one on the same day. At the time, I did not want to do a third one because it felt a bit excessive. But it's a separate day now. I got off of work. I was a little bit rumbly in my tumbly. Sandwich. So, yeah. Now, here's the thing, folks. And I've mentioned this in my other 2 reviews, too. Burger King breakfast, a little bit hit or miss for me. Tends to be a little bit forgettable. Now, go watch the reviews of the other sandwiches if you want my full take. But I did like both versions of the other versions of the sandwich. I saved the bacon to last, not because I think it's going to be best, but because I kind of fear it might be the worst. Because here's the thing, folks, bacon is delicious. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to slander bacon. But fast food bacon. Now, if you go over there and you put it on a Whopper, it's going to work. I'm not saying it's going to be great, but it'll do what it needs to do. But if it needs to be the main player, which is the case here, okay? Because all we got, some eggs, some cheese. We got, nifty kind of, I don't know if they're sourdough or whatever, but, nifty bun, as it were. And the bacon has to be the one. It has to be the star. When you look at it on the pictures on the thing, it looks delicious. It's glorious, crispy bacon. And then you get to it, and it's like, So, my expectations are a little bit here or there. Will it continue the trend of the other 2, being a good, a nice addition to the Burger King breakfast menu, or, So, let's give it a shot, folks. Let's see how it goes. We'll go from this end. It looks more bacony on this end. Bacon is crispy. I'll give it that. It's got some bite to it. Yeah. Pretty much what I thought. So, here's the thing. With the previous ones, the ham and the sausage, the very first flavor that hit you was the ham, was the sausage. In this case, very first thing that hit me was the cheese and the egg. It's just, I'm not saying there isn't bacon in there. You can see it. It's in there. I'm not saying it doesn't have some flavor to it. It does, you get a little bit of the salty savoriness. But in order for this to work, and it really could have, they needed to use proper bacon. They were never going to do that. Okay, I understand that going in. That was the only thing that could have made this work. If they'd done that, this would have been delicious. They didn't do that, and as a result, it's just, it's fine. Everything's there, it's tasty. I'll even give them credit for the eggs on this one. I mean, if there's a positive lining to this one, It's that the egg and the cheese shine through more than in the other ones. But I didn't buy it for the egg and cheese. And you also don't get a lot of bacon. Seriously. This is... If you cut this thing into thirds, it is 1/3. 1/3 of the... Not 1/3 of the total sandwich, but just 1/3 of where the topping should be is where there's actually bacon. Yeah. I mean, it's okay, but for me, it's been an episode of diminishing returns because I actually really enjoyed the ham one. I think that's the best one. Sausage one I did after that. I enjoyed it. I thought it was, pretty solid, but not as good. This one, yeah, it's okay, but yeah. Whereas with the ham one, I would go to Burger King just for that as a breakfast item. I like it that much. I think it's really good. The sausage one, I wouldn't. I think there's other sausage available options at other places that I prefer, but it's actually pretty solid. So if I were to go get one of the ham ones, I might also get one of the sausage ones if I was hungry and I really wanted to. The bacon one here would never enter the equation. I've had it once. This will likely be the only time I have it because it met all of my sadly negative expectations. Because at the end of the day, and the thing is, you can do it right. Because if you go to like Wendy's will use, bacon in some of their stuff, and the bacon tastes better. It just does. It's just higher quality or cooked better or whatever. With this, they either needed better quality bacon or they needed a lot more of it. And in both cases, they cheaped out. And as a result, it's just not that good. I mean, it's like I said, it's perfectly fine. It's edible. The egg tastes fine. The cheese tastes fine. But the bacon's got to be the star. And at the end of the day, it is not the star, okay? If we're talking about a football team, American football, because I do have occasionally people watch my program from other countries. Apparently a little bit in South Korea. Hello to any of my South Korean fans. Or just viewers. I'm presuming that you're my fans, but, I like your cinema a lot. Park Chan-wook is amazing. That guy doesn't make bad stuff. He has got to have the best goddamn batting average when it comes to making films out of any director I've ever seen. Even other favorite directors I like I'm a big fan of Ryuhei Kitamura, out of Japan, clearly. Even he's got a couple where it's like, they're okay. I wouldn't say any of them were bad, but man, Park Chan-wook, I've never seen anything that I disliked of his. Go watch his movies, they're good. Where was I going with that? I completely lost my train of thought. Anyway, this isn't that great, and I wouldn't recommend it. So there's definitely better bacon-oriented sandwiches available even at fast food. So anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me on this one. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year, and folks, if you could go over there and have yourselves a true bacon-tastic rest of your life, okay? I'm talking the real stuff. Because bacon is amazing. I mean, maybe you're not into bacon. That's perfectly fine. Hurts my heart a little bit. Or maybe that's all the bacon that I've eaten in my life. Either way. But if you're not into bacon, then just, pick a random food object that you enjoy. Zucchini or some shit. I like zucchini. It's good. Follow 2 things before I get out of here, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But we can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Okay, not always the easiest thing to do. I was over there. I was at work tonight. I went into work. I had a miserable night the night before. I told him flat out if I got stuck in that same position, I wasn't going to deal with it. I come in, literally put me in the same position. And, I went over there. I tried to make the best of it. I finally got to a point where I had to go to him and say, look, I'm doing what I can. This isn't working. I mean, there's a little bit too much being asked of me at the moment. You need to send me some assistance so that I can go over there and do the job that you guys hire me to do. And I could have been an asshole about it. I could have stomped over it, blah, 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 but I didn't. Because at the end of the day, I like the people I work with. It's good company, but sometimes they're a little bit bullshit. Just saying. But that's every company, to be fair. Every company I've worked for, anyway. But they went over there and they're like, oh, okay, that's fine. We'll send you an assistant. So I wasn't an asshole. I mitigated the level of assholishness in my life. And I got positive results. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to try yourself out a bacon, cheesy breakfast Burger King thing. And you're going to go over there and you're going to be like, Brandon, I don't know what you're talking about. This is the most delicious breakfast sandwich I've ever had. Clearly, you're a madman. Now, if you do that, clearly you're a bot of some kind. Or you're being hired by Burger King to go over there and shout down extremely small YouTubers who go over there and review your food. In which case, I would suggest doing something way more productive with your life. Like, I don't know, folks, what you gonna do? Go over there, help out a local charity or something like that, right? Like, that's a thing that people do sometimes. Like some sort of, do like a marathon for homeless people or something. I don't know. Bye.